In this lesson, we will learn how to find the volume of prisms and cylinders, and later on we're going to extend what we learned to pyramids and other three-dimensional shapes. So if we look at a volume in terms of this stack of papers here, so we can come up with, a better or faster way to memorize the formula for volume. Well, that's in addition to understanding it conceptually, that if we know the dimensions of one piece of paper, then you could just get the area of that piece and multiply it by the height of the stack. So that pretty much is the idea of volume. You can think of each polyhedron as a finite stack of, planes that have, let's say in this example, triangle as the base. So if you want to find the volume, you can actually use a universal formula, which is base area times the height. Of course, the base area will vary from one polyhedron to another. So for example, in letter A, if you want to find the volume, let's use capital B for base area and then H for height. So the base area is actually is actually the area of the triangle. And since the two bases that are parallel or congruent to each other, it actually doesn't matter which one you use in finding the base area. So we know that the base area is a triangle. And what's the formula for the area of a triangle? It's 1/2 small b for, the base of the triangle, and then height for the height of the triangle. And then the other letter H here is actually the height of the prism, which is 2 centimeters. So if you plug in the values, it will be 1/2. The base of your triangle is 3, and the side perpendicular to that is 4. So this will be 3 times 4, and then times 2 for the prism height. So this will be equal to 3 times 4 is 12. If you get 1/2 of that, you get 6. Multiply it by the prism height, so you get 12. And the unit used is cubic centimeters, so cm to the third power. Now, on the other hand, now the two parallel bases are these two. So, what's the shape? Well, the base is a trapezoid, right? So the base is a trapezoid. So how do you find the base area? So the formula for the base area of a trapezoid is 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times h. So to find the value of capital B, you go 1/2. The base 1 is 6, which is also congruent to this segment here. So 6 plus the base 2 is 14. Okay, so take note that 14 there is the same as, the one that's dotted at the bottom. So that's going to be 14. And then the height of the trapezoid is this red segment here, the perpendicular segment, so that's 3. So the base area will now become 6 plus 14, that's 20. If you divide that by 2, you get 10. Multiplied by 3, you get 30. So that's only for the base area. So to find the volume, you multiply the base area by the prism height. So the prism height is 5. So that means you go 30 for capital B times 5, and you will get 150 cubic centimeters. So in summary, you can find the volume by using the formula base area times the height of the prism, and you have to adjust this portion depending on the shape of the base of your prism.